Hair check. Delicious. It's good. Good. Okay, so what are we doing here, hon?
Today is January 9th, and according to the calendar that we've made, that I have said if we do half of, I'll be really excited. Today is the day that we are supposed to be sowing cineraria, stalks, heliotrope, artichokes, and peppers. I have them all lined up here. These are what we're going to start today. We don't have our grow light set up yet, but we are taking suggestions on how we, or whatever critical components of setting up a grow light station is. We've watched lots of videos. Jordan's Mind and Soil, Terry King, and anyone else?
Oh yeah, there's lots of other people.
We don't have all of our seed starting materials. They're over at Clive's. We wanted to get started today though. We're taking these disposable cups that we have had sitting in a drawer since we got married 6 years ago. I punched holes in the bottom with the knife, filled them up with our seed starting / compost mix, pre-moistened to just have a couple drops when you squeeze it. And you can see that each cup has this much filled. The idea is I'm going to start the seeds in here, and when they get tall enough, I'm going to prick them out and transplant them into real pots where they should do a little bit better. This is just to see, some of these seeds that I have are kind of old, so I'm not totally sure how good they're going to sprout. I'm also kind of going by the Charles Dowding method of planting a million seeds, pricking them out, and then transplanting up the ones that actually sprout and are good. But this is probably the oldest seed that I have in this row. This was Deb's seed. She'd picked out this seed to grow. I think it was the year that she got sick. I don't think it was before then. And I did not have the heart to tell her that we did not have the facilities to grow this at the time, but we do now. We have a grow light. So I'm going to try to grow these lemon drop hot pepper seeds that are 4 years old, maybe 5. I'm going to try anyway, and we'll see if I can get any of them to come up. So that's a special seed. And then the rest are, we have the other pepper. For these peppers, I'm going to plant a few seeds today, and next week I'll plant a few more so that we have a couple slightly different growths on them, hopefully, fingers crossed, meaning that, you know, one might, like, I don't know what the weather's going to do. If the weather's ready for the peppers to go out, then I can put out the one that's older. If it's cold and it's not ready to go and this one gets too leggy, then the one that we plant next week might do better. I'm also intending on trying to give away some of these seedlings. I know we'll have too many, so trying to give them to some of the neighbors to encourage them to be growing their own food. Give some to Peggy next door, maybe at Clive's, not here. Give some to Susan, who is here next door, and just kind of share the wealth. So I'm going to get started, and we'll come back when I'm finished. We're all finished planting our first seeds of 2022. We put some soil on top of the larger seeds, these 3 right here, and then these guys I'm just leaving uncovered. They are super tiny seeds. I've never planted those guys before. A real quick rundown of the items that we're planting. For the cineraria, it's supposed to be a shade plant. I want this to go in the shade garden, but it takes 6 months to bloom. That's why we're starting them now. These are highly scented stalks. I love these things. I'd grown them out here once before. I love the scent of them in the evening. So this is an evening scented flower. The next one's heliotrope. Beautiful scent. If you cut the flower and take it inside, it will die within a day. If you let it grow on the plant, it will be there for weeks and you can enjoy it, but only when you're sitting in the garden and you're sitting next to the plant. So I really wanted to grow these. The artichokes were growing strictly for the bees. I've already gone over that we're doing the peppers in memory of Deb and just to see if we can get them to grow. And the last one, the fish pepper, we tried growing these last year. They are striped, and that's why, variegated, and that's why I wanted to grow those particular plants. What we're going to do right now is just keep these babies warm while we set up our grow light. Once they start coming up, then again, we'll prick them out, put them in larger pots, and let them grow on. Very exciting.
Spring is here.
I hope everyone's planting something right now.
Oh, what about the labels?
Oh, yeah, and just painter's tape, because the next time I'm going to paint is pretty much never. So I'm going to use up this painter's tape instead of using some of our labels.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take a quick picture, just in case things hit the floor.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, let's not let that happen.
And use permanent marker.